Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Three Hopes, and we're going into Chapter 8.
Scarlet Blaze, the Maiden's Peril. When he learns of the Empire's struggle, Dimitri decides the time is right to strike. He moves swiftly to drive the Empire out, toppling one unfaithful Western lord after another. Finally, he descends on Aryan Road, seat of Count Rowe, the first lord to betray him. Thus does Edelgard's army begin another grueling march to rescue a different count.
We've been here before. But we were in such a rush to rescue Lonato that we never got more than a glimpse of Aryan Road. Can't really appreciate the scale that quick. And now we're back to bail it out.
If only Claude hadn't hatched his futile
Game is
scheme.
super framey right now, isn't it?
We could have avoided all these needless battles and saved countless lives.
Yet, in a more positive light, he handed us the perfect opportunity to show that not even the Alliance and Kingdom together can match the Empire's strength. Once we crush the army of Fargus, our superiority will be clear for all to see.
Yeah, just a bunch of bullies.
And will that actually result in fewer casualties going forward? Because that is what would put Her Majesty's heart at ease.
I will make no guarantees for matters beyond our control. So long as fanatics are willing to die for the Central Church, casualties are inevitable.
We broke the Alliance's siege, and we can break the Kingdom's too.
We're lucky it's a stronghold like Aryan Road that's under siege. It shouldn't be half the nail-biter we had to deal with last time.
Yes, but last time Count Bergles was in command. For all we know, Count Rowe will break like a twig and surrender the moment he hears the first soldier crest the hill.
As I see it, we have two options. We can take a direct path for Aryan Road, or we can wait until we scatter the Kingdom troops that are fanned out in the north. It is a most vexing decision.
As a professional at staying holed up, I think we should secure the perimeter first and get rid of as much danger as we possibly can.
Time is important. We should be striking fast and hard.
I kind of always want to agree with Petra, so I'm going to agree with Petra.
War doesn't wait. We should free the city while we still have the chance.
Let's keep both options open and see how the situation unfolds. General Randolph.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I commend you for holding Aryan Road with what few soldiers you had.
Why is this cutscene struggling so bad? It really shouldn't be.
Thank you, Your Majesty. But I am unworthy of such praise when I failed to prevent the siege. Coordination with Count Rowe proved difficult. It was all I could do merely to keep the enemy in check.
That alone is commendable. The more foolish man would have rushed to glory and gotten himself and his underlings killed in the process.
I have a key role for you in the coming rescue, General. I know you were up to the task.
Of course, Your Majesty.
My brother and I will give our all.
Very good. But do not let your eagerness for victory come at the cost of lives. We have many more battles ahead and must conduct ourselves accordingly.
Hey there, Edelgard.
Leafing through documents, are we? This is new.
Yeah, completely out of character, I know. But one of these reports has been stuck in my mind. Back when Count Rowe declared fealty to the Empire, other lords committed to doing the same, right? But the moment we left and the Kingdom army marched south, they fell right back in line. It's like they never betrayed Fargus in the first place.
Good memory. That's exactly what happened. Houses Elidor and Duval both made overtures to join the Empire.
So why is the kingdom welcoming them back without so much as a wrist slap? Is this another House Gloucester thing where the politics demand it? Seems like their importance as noble families outstrips the fact that they're all two-faced liars.
Politics are doubtless involved, but the heads of houses can change, as they did with Gloucester. We're not bound to place importance on any one individual, only the bloodline.
So the kingdom's aristocracy gets the same free pass as the alliances?
Yes, and the Empire's as well, even though I do my best to treat everyone equally. I cannot afford to slight a minister's house, for example. They broke fealty to the former Prime Minister when they swore it to me. Would you call that treachery? What makes it different from the actions of Count Gloucester?
I don't know. You tell me.
It depends on what motivated the change of heart. Was it for land? For status? To exact revenge or seize glory? Because I view a betrayal for any of those reasons to be utterly worthless.
Yeah, money and vengeance are pretty shallow motives. Though, that's why I'm here.
I'm not talking about mercenaries. I'm talking about lords. Each of their decisions has the ability to upend the lives of thousands, if not more. Only a person with the character to realize that is truly fit to lead.
I'm gonna say nothing.
I've worked for plenty of nobles in my time.
She's a hypocrite.
Until
Damn it, I
now,
said I was gonna say
couldn't have
nothing.
cared less what it means to actually be one. But then you gave me responsibility over all these soldiers, and it... Well, I guess I'm starting to see the world in a different way. And the people who live in it, too.
I see.
I admit your grand designs sail clear over my head sometimes. Most of the time, actually.
It's because the writers didn't, write it very well.
But that's why I stand by you. I feel like one of these days, something important's gonna rub off on me.
And I feel the same. You've opened my eyes to all manner of things I might never have seen otherwise. You are a commoner without the fetters of a family name, wielding your sword directly for me. That's more valuable than you may realize.
Okay, it looks like we've got some supports. Yeah, let's go ahead and start with these then. Hubert and Bernie, they're one and only. I'm sure that he will scare her in some way.
Ah, Bernadetta. I see the documents I was waiting for have finally arrived.
Okay, here comes the scream.
Hubert! I'm not doing anything bad!
And here comes more of him subtly scaring her through, subtle threats.
Then would you be so kind as to hand those over? They are addressed to me, after all.
Oh, right. Edelgard asked me to bring them. Phew, that was heavy. What are all these documents anyway?
Old records of bandit activity in this area that I need for my investigation.
Hey, that reminds me. I heard we had a group of bandits cornered, but they sort of got away.
No veiled threats yet. I'm still waiting.
Yes, a most vexing development. It beggars belief that our troops prove unable to exterminate even these few stray vermin.
Wait, are you angry?
Oh, I doubt it is worth raising my ire over.
That's good. But you look like you're angry.
It's just his
Bernadette,
face.
Are you aware of how your persistence often leads to the very outcome you wish to avoid?
Here it comes.
I mean, yes?
In any event, my mood is what it is because I must now locate a den of rats. I will need to research previous stomping grounds, then cross-reference the location of their old lairs in order to work out where this new one might be.
Wow, that sounds like a ton of work.
Yes, but there is nothing for it. These craven rats will not re-emerge once they've burrowed into their nests.
Hey, neat! I definitely understand the desire to burrow in somewhere and never come out. I mean, but when there are festivals and stuff, they might slip up and leave? Maybe, possibly? I mean, everyone loves festivals, except when there are people around, which is usually the case.
Somehow I suspect you would not emerge for even the most magnificent of carnivals. However, you and the rats may differ on that point.
We do what now?
Yes, of course. Unlike you, these thieves have no particular desire to live away from others. We have had them on the run for some time, which means they've not been able to earn coin through their usual underhanded work. Thus, if I were to prepare a place where they could cut a few easy purses, they might consider the spoils to be worth the risk.
Okay.
And the bait shall be a festival. Due to the war, we have not held a genuine festival for quite some time, after all. So even if we do not capture the rodents, and it merely brings much-needed succor to the people, I would still consider it a success.
Is Hubert throwing a party? Hubert. Hubert came up with the idea to literally throw a party. All right, man. That's progress, bro.
Well done, Bernadetta. You have come up with a splendid idea that eluded even myself.
I don't think it was really her, though.
Why are you complimenting me out of nowhere? Are you plotting against me?
Girl needs modern medicine.
Not particularly, no. Although I am thinking I will require your assistance in this matter from now on.
The chill pill has not been invented yet.
Oh, someone free poor Bernie from this torment!
Who's gonna come up with Xanax in this world? Okay, Caspar got one with Bernie and Petra. Very nice.
Hey, Bernadetta. I'm sorry about before.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. Forgive me.
Huh? No, I'm the one who wants you to forgive me. Did you hear me apologize just now?
If I forgive you, will you forgive me? Then I forgive you. Please just let me live in peace.
After what happened, I went to Edelgard and asked her what I should do. She told me not to do anything and just to apologize. So I'm gonna figure out something I can get for you to make this right.
No, I don't need anything! Oh, rats, he's gone. I have a bad feeling about this.
Look, Bernadetta, I got you all your favorite foods.
Thank you? But, I think there's enough food here for 10 people, so...
Food is a foundation for building your body. If you train 3 times harder, you gotta eat 3 times as much. I mean, that's just science.
It's just science.
And don't worry, if you can't eat it all, I'm happy to scarf down the rest.
Okay, so I can't actually train 3 times harder. And even if I did, I sure couldn't eat 3 times as much.
Look, Bernadetta, I took the bow you use for training and replaced it with an extra strong one. Oh, and don't worry, I won't interfere with your training. I learned my lesson last time.
Wow, this does look strong. Let's just... Oh, come on! I can't even pull the bowstring back! How am I supposed to train with this thing? Caspar?
Hey there, Bernadetta. What's up?
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about all the stuff you're doing to apologize.
Oh, yeah? Say, how's that training coming?
Lousy! So please stop apologizing already!
What? But I softened up the training so it was way less than what I'd do myself.
Softer? What kind of training do you even do?
Well, for starters, I go 15 times harder than everyone else here. But of course, I don't have 15 times as many hours in my day, so instead I do 3 times the amount, 5 times as fast.
It's just science.
As for food, I generally need to wolf down about 6 times as much as everyone else because of how hungry all my training makes me.
Okay, you're not human.
Oh, and when I train with a bow, I use one with a string pulled 5 times as taut as normal.
Oh, right, I get it! Your training is ridiculous.
You think it's ridiculous? But my father came up with it, and he's the Minister of Military Affairs.
Well, if he's the standard you're aspiring to, then no wonder that's how it is.
I mean, this dude should be larger than Roth.
Huh. You know, I never considered that my father got so strong because of how unusual his training regimen is.
I mean, I don't know about all that, but your routine is definitely not normal.
But I've been doing it since I was a kid.
Yeah, that explains a lot. Hey, good luck with that!
And Petra.
And that's the situation. Now put your head down and see it done.
Leave it to me. I can do this blindfolded.
And don't neglect your night training. You'll be a wreck in the morning if you don't put the hours in.
What kind of lazy jerk do you take me for? Of course I'd never skip my training.
Very good. Well, I must be going. It seems you have a visitor anyway, so farewell.
Wait, a visitor?
Pop's giving him room to talk to a lady.
Oh, hey, Petra. Sorry, were you waiting for me? What can I do for you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I forgot. he... Yeah, it's maybe a good thing that Count Brigley's left. I forgot he was the one who led the attack on her people. Shit, dude.
Everything all right? You don't look so good.
I am well. You have my thanks for your concern.
Can I kill your father?
You sure? I can walk you to the infirmary. I think Professor Manuela is in, actually.
No, I am well. Do not be troubling yourself.
If you say so.
I do. Caspar, I was not realizing that your father was visiting.
Yeah, he dropped by to talk to Edelgard and some of the others. Guy's so busy he hardly stays in any one place for more than a few hours.
I must be remembering that.
Oh, you have some business with him?
No, not yet.
Hey, sorry, but did you need me for something?
Jesus.
Huh? Oh, Edelgard is needing you. I was coming to tell you. She appeared quite upset. Her composure was almost lost.
Wait, she's mad at me? Oh no, I totally forgot she wanted to see me!
Wait, she has human emotions?
Thanks, Petra, you're a lifesaver!
I mean, what? I didn't say that. You heard nothing.
One day, I will be having revenge.
Damn, girl. Petra.
Leopold von Bergles. You will be ruining the day you stole my father's life.
Honestly, I'm rooting for her. Alright, Petra and Bernie are done.
This war is getting more brutal with each passing day. If I don't learn to adapt, I'll never survive. Maybe if I work on my bow skills, I can get good enough to fight from a safe distance. I wonder if Petra would teach me. I mean, she doesn't hate me, so that must mean we sort of get along.
You are needing my help, Bernadetta?
That's the only binary in her relationships with people, huh?
Were you there this whole
Either
time?
they hate her, or...
For enough time. I am also thinking we are getting along.
You do? Aw, Petra! But I mean, I actually could use your help. I want to get better with the bows, so I was thinking maybe you could give me some intensive training? But I mean, you really don't have to. It's fine.
Of course! It would give me delight. But there is one concern I am having.
Oh, it's the fact that I'm horribly untalented, isn't it?
Jesus, girl. Oh
No,
my gosh.
You are not without talent. I have seen you being very light upon your feet. But it is only when you are feeling threatened. So, for you to have the greatest improvement, I must be giving you fear when I am training you.
I'm sure this will go well.
Okay. But maybe you could be threatening in a non-threatening way?
That could be done, but then you would not be having improvement. Terror is what you are needing for this.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
Then we must be forgetting this idea. I do not want your heart to be giving out.
Hey, come on! I'm not completely afraid of applying myself, you know?
If we are doing this intensive training, you will have to be facing the trial of wind. I am thinking you lack the readiness you need.
The trial of wind? You know what? Do your worst. My heart can take whatever you dish out and chew it into little tiny pieces.
Very well. Once we have our beginning, I will not relent. I hope you have offered your prayers today.
On second thought, maybe we should discuss this just a little more before we... Gotta say, Petra, enough! Cease! Your arrows are just one big blur!
Now it is time for seriousness. 100 arrows from behind.
I thought we were already serious! Is this the afterlife? Am I dead?
You have done it, Bernadetta! You are the survivor of Bridget's fearsome trial by wind.
Don't get on Petra's bad side, guys.
What does that even mean?
This training is meant to be testing our resolve, just as the spirits do. Warriors of Bridget who are surviving the trial receive the blessings of the wind spirits. You have passed. Now the spirits will be with you always, and guiding your arrows.
I passed? Yes! You go, Bernie! But actually, I'm just happy to get your approval here. It feels nice.
It is the approval of the wind spirits, not mine. But I am sharing in your happiness all the same.
Okay, there we have it. All right, time to talk to people. and start this
What is
chapter.
it?
What's the matter? Having second thoughts? Don't worry about it. You're human after all. A little wavering is only natural. Trust in me. I will guide you to the right answer.
Greetings. Listen,
Do you know what the Kingdom and Alliance possess which the Empire does not? Perhaps my question is overly broad, so let me just get to the point. I refer to the Heroes' Relics. Claim to not know much about them.
Yeah.
Relics are
I don't
those fancy
know.
weapons used by folks with crests, yeah?
truth be told,
They are handed down among nobles of the Kingdom and Alliance who descend from the great heroes, known as the 10 Elites. In any event, relics are such powerful weapons that it is said a single one of them equals the might of 1,000 ordinary soldiers. Such is what it means to face off against the Kingdom and the several relics in their possession. I've looked up to the Knights of the Kingdom since I was a small girl, but now the time has come to cross spears with them. I find myself increasingly nervous.
I see.
I pray I fight in a way that does no shame to my opponents.
As it happens.
I thought Count Ro might turn back to the kingdom more readily, but instead he mounts a stout defense from the castle. Perhaps he possesses some backbone after all. Who are we talking about? I completely spaced. Count Ro? Skepticism.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't know. Seems just as likely Ro wants to flip sides and someone is counseling him otherwise. An interesting thought, and perhaps a prescient one, considering Lord Lenato is presently in Aryan Road.
unbelievable.
I confess shame at my own ignorance for not having thought of such a possibility myself.
Amazing!
Aryan Road, huh? Sure wish I had an invincible fortress I could lock myself away in forever. Still, I know that there's no such thing as something being truly invincible. I mean, even Count Bergles loses on occasion, right? Which means it's only a matter of time for Aryan Road.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not...
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay, warrior gauge much faster.
Yeah.
Man, you can't cook, bro.
No.
We even have all the upgrades that make it more likely for him to cook well.
Come back whenever you're
Come
hungry.
on, Chez.
Hunger is the
You
true
can do
enemy.
this. See, he just needed a pep talk.
My favorite. Oh.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Oh no.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, Ash. I'm so sorry. We should have never have recruited you. Lenato and his forces lead the vanguard to Aryan Road. He'll be quite familiar with Aryan Road, seeing as it is House Ro's residence. Lenato is very important to me, as is everyone else in the Kingdom Army. And I don't want to whine, I really don't, but I also don't want to fight them. I promise I will not make you fight any of them. I will not. I refuse to.
Thing is, is.
For a long time, all I cared about was being just like my father in every way, and then surpassing him. But now I know that's not enough. I mean, there have to be people even stronger than him, right? Agree with the man. Actually, you might be right, and besides, true strength comes in all forms and shapes. See? You get it. Still, I've set a lot of goals for myself, so I know there's a long road ahead.
How can I serve?
This was once Arndale territory, but the region's rebellion saw the house ended. After that, it came under control of House Resvelg, and the minister of the Imperial household began coming and going often. Talk arose that it would be granted to House Vestra, but for now it remains under Resvelg influence.
Listen up.
Going back and forth in the mountains reminds me of my hometown. I haven't seen anyone there in a long time, but I think I'd like to head back someday. It's in the middle of some great mountain. No, wait, some great forest? It'll come to me eventually.
Hello there.
Hey there, remember me? I guess you don't. I was in the same year as you in the Golden Deer House. A few houses of the Alliance are following the Empire now, including the one that I work for. Which is? Oh. We have more troops than ever now. It just goes to show how important this battle is. But on the other side of that coin, it will doubtless lead to ever greater losses. Take a different approach?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. Yeah, you're right, but with people like you around, maybe we'll be able to reduce that number a little. Oh, okay, that's a good approach. I'm just sad about all those we won't be able to save.
Did you need something?
I don't much think about the Lord himself, but those Gaspard folks are an impressive lot. Most love Lord Leonardo like a father, and are even willing to lay down their lives for him. Maybe he's more praiseworthy than I realized.
Hello there.
I felt my recent performance to be lacking. Nonetheless, Her Majesty honored me with praise, and now my heart is full. Perhaps if I continue to accrue meritorious deeds to my name, I will be permitted to establish a house. For my family, I will do whatever it takes.
A moment of your time.
Aryan Ro, known also as the Silver Maiden, originally belonged to the Empire. Sadly, the Count Ro of the time betrayed the Empire and drove a wedge into their defenses. But now it belongs to the Empire once more, and we will never again let it fall into enemy hands.
Let's see.
I capitulated to the Empire, which might actually give my father greater peace of mind. You see, House Ordelia has for some time declared their inclinations to swear allegiance to the Empire. But in my father's heart of hearts, I know he wanted to join with the other lords of the Alliance and fight against the Empire. We once faced cruel treatment at the Empire's hands, so I was fighting in his place. Ask if she really wants to obey.
What do you think?
You don't seem to like the Empire much. Are you really going to obey them going forward? I've made my decision. Additionally,
Are you serious?
I'm rather curious about Edelgard, so... no, please forget that last part. Yeah. She recognizes the hair and maybe the similarities there. It's only natural that she'd want to ask some questions of Edelgard. Even when tinged with sadness, her face remains as splendid as always. Still, I wish I could do something that might bring her joy. If only I was smarter, or stronger, or both. Well, I'll just do the best I can with what I've got, and I'm hoping you'll do the same.
Did you hear?
The army attacking Aryanrod is evidently being led by King Dimitri himself. Pretty scary to be fighting a guy who killed his own uncle on his path to the throne, huh? Even those who simply sided with his uncle were named as perpetrators of the tragedy of Duscur and punished accordingly.
Good day to you. Excuse me.
Have you heard the rumors? I hear there's someone else in our ranks who wishes to see their house restored. You mean Randolph?
Huh?
Randolph, is it? I see. Tread lightly, Randolph, for I have committed your name to memory.
It's my time to
I
shine.
shall not be outdone by you, dear fellow. I will see my house restored first.
Do you have a moment?
I confess I'm more than a little relieved that things have finally settled down in Regan. And that's to say nothing of my relief that we didn't lose Count Bergliez in the bargain. However, it looks like we'll need to keep a careful association with Claude moving forward. Caution her about Claude. Yeah, Claude's a tough nut to crack. Definitely not someone you want to test, strategically speaking. I agree, but rather than repeatedly fighting him to no avail, perhaps our best option is... No, now is not yet the time. I think that her inclination there might be to take him out completely. I can't tell if her inclination there was to just figure out a way to make him a permanent ally, or... But no, I really think that she meant, like, kill him. That'd be the safer option for her, I would think. It appears the King of Fargus himself has come to recapture Aryan Road. The outcome of this battle will likely contribute heavily to the balance of power between Adresti and Fargus. I look forward to great success on your part, but I also trust you to look after Her Majesty. This is the kingdom we face, and there will be no end of rogues who seek to claim her life. I'm so glad Her Majesty praised Randolph's efforts, and it seems like he received a reward too. My brother works incredibly hard for our sakes, and I want to help however I can.
Let's do this.
Hold on, Randolph. I'll help you, I swear it.
We must speak.
I grow stronger through battle. Combat experience really is being the greatest of teachers. Hunting beasts and hunting people are different things after all. Nod sagely.
Meh.
They certainly are different. Let's just hope my skills stay as sharp as yours. I am no doubting at all that you can. Thanks, girl. Despite the difference in hair color, Her Majesty looks very much like her mother, Anselma. What, me? Oh, I'm just the head of a nearby village who's come to greet the Emperor. Her Majesty's mother, Anselma, was born right here in former Arundel territory. She would often come to visit our village, though it was a great many years ago. I still remember her as a most wonderful person.
Okay, so...
Never in all my life thought I'd run into somebody who could take out Holst. I don't know about that Bergley's guy. He and Holst are so blasted strong they don't even seem human. But Bergley's has a crest, whereas Holst doesn't. So if it comes out a draw, that's basically a win for Holst, yeah? Either way, I sure don't want to tussle with either of them. Gatekeeper! Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report.
As it happens...
The gates of Aryan Road seem every bit as gigantic and sturdy as those in the capitals. Oh, how I would love to stand and watch there. Not that I'm not proud of the tiny gate we have here. Wait, did I just call it tiny? Forget I said anything. I'm gonna get you the biggest gate of all time, Gatekeeper. One of these days. After this war is over, I'll get you the biggest gate.
Hear a girl out, will you?
I am Baron Martin, and my territory is located southeast of here. Not that I expect you to know that, of course. I fear we're something of a minor house. Nonetheless, I will help you capture Aryan Road. Thanks. Oh, best friends back together again, under terrible circumstances. Ignatz, we're fighting on the same side. I'm more excited about this than a ham feast.
Excellent.
I'm excited too, Raphael, but hey, how are Maya and your grandfather doing? Great as usual, that's why I'm fighting, so they can keep on living a good, happy life. Well, in that case, let's fight as hard as we can so we never have to be on the opposite sides again.
I suppose...
I don't care about Fargus personally, but I do have family there. I heard they are fighting for the kingdom. On the battlefield, they are our enemy. Ask about his family.
Got a sec?
Never would have thought I'd hear about family from you. You talking siblings or what? My mother and sister, they are all I have. The lives of enemies and allies mean nothing to me. But I could not bear to lose her. How you doing? Look, I know we got in a fight the other day, but like, dude, it's okay. I just want to see your face, you know? Like, maybe one of these days we can trust each other enough that you can take the mask off. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't even know what you look like under there. I know. We started in a rough spot with a lack of trust. I thought you were a spy. I know. But, you know, Hopefully one of these days we'll build enough trust that you'll take that mask off, and I'll get to see your face, you know? That's all I'm saying. Just think about it. Just think about it.
Wait up.
Seems like we've got more mercs on our side lately. Can we really trust them? Wouldn't be surprised if they had a couple of spies mixed in among them. Spies, you say? You shut your mouth. Better keep the important information close to the vest. My paranoia is opening up again, ladies and gentlemen. No need to tell the mercs everything after all. Those people would turn in their own grandmother for a couple of coins that came down to it. You're speaking to a merc right now, by the way, just so you know. Marianne! Oh, goddess. Oh, excuse me. Do you need something? Ask about her home? Your family are Lords of the Alliance, aren't they? I feel like it would be hard to fight your kin. Actually, my adoptive father would have expected me to join the Imperial Army. And while I don't know his plans moving forward, I suspect he will not want to fight.
That's not good.
We ended up facing off against Gerald's mercenaries again in Regan. It's almost like there's some fateful connection between us and them. Agree with her to a point.
Let's see.
Maybe, although they don't seem to have any particular grudges against the Empire. Could just be a coincidence? Well, I'd be grateful if that were the case, but as they say, what happens twice will surely happen thrice.
Greetings.
I find myself relieved that the battle with the Alliance has come to an end. Though I swore fealty to the Empire, it is no pleasant affair to be thrown into a war against former comrades. I would rest far more easy if the Alliance and Empire were to be united. Tell him you could see it happening. Yeah, you never know, right?
Oh.
Yes, I am certain that if their interests were to align, they would not hesitate to come together. Okay. Okay, Constance and Lynn.
Care to make yourself useful?
Count.
No.
We all must do our fair share.
Okay, Yuritsa and Edelgard is an option. Or Manuela. Let's do Yuritsa and Manuela.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Best keep those
We all must do our fair share.
Okay, Monica and Hubert or Monica and Dorothea.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry.
I know.
We all must do our fair share.
Okay.
Care to make yourself useful?
We'll do one more. Edelgard and Petra. Let's do that.
I've got nothing to worry about.
It was... Our teamwork today is saying...
Yes.
We all must
All
do
right,
our
we'll
fair
save the
share.
one in case there's a expedition we want to do.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Okay, you're mastered right now. So yeah, let's take you to... We can work on that.
Can't wait.
Okay, Shez and Manuela are done. Okay, Lynn and Monica. Work on Monica. Who was Dorothea with? Yeah, looks like that works. Is there anything there that would be better for us? I don't think necessarily. Yeah, everybody in main party is being used, so...
This is...
Okay, what other direction do we want her to go?
This better not be one of...
Oh,
What it...
Let's do a Falcon Knight for
Time
her.
to work you into shape.
You can't do the job.
Is the Manuela Yuritsa one done? I think so. Constance and Lynn are done, it looks like. Okay, that's fine.
A new power is...
not that... Only...
There
Even... I... Oh.
What?
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. Can't wait to see how you do.
Shez and Monica.
You wanted to talk, Monica? This is an interesting choice of location.
I hear you've been going above and beyond lately. That you perform miracles each time you set foot on the battlefield.
Why are you complimenting me all of a sudden? I mean, things have been going well, but...
Oh, I assure you, I have no ulterior motive. You've helped me out a great deal too, after all. Even Her Majesty praises your fine work. She talks about you so much, in fact, I'm more than a little sick of hearing your name.
Oh, so that's what this is about.
Huh, she talks about me that much? Wait a sec. You aren't jealous, are you? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense.
Indeed, it wouldn't. Why in the world would I be jealous of you? After all, you are merely Her Majesty's subordinate. Your relationship will never transcend the bounds of master and servant. It will never reach the depths of meaning that Her Majesty and I share.
No, definitely not. She's never gonna touch you, Monica. I'm sorry. She's definitely jealous. Yeah, I'm gonna provoke her. Are you kidding?
So you are jealous.
Of course I'm gonna provoke her.
In what way? I am merely telling you the truth as I see it. It never even crossed my mind how irritatingly close you and Her Majesty are. Not once.
Yeah, you basically just admitted it.
I certainly did not.
You did. You said you were jealous that Edelgard and I are so close.
The word jealous never traversed my lips.
You sure you're not, though?
Perhaps a little.
That's what I thought.
But so what if I am? I have always been Her Majesty's most devoted admirer. Hubert is one thing, but you're just a run-of-the-mill mercenary.
Hubert literally, like, secretly murders people for her, so I don't know, he might have a leg up on you, girl.
To think Her Majesty has uttered your name more times than she has mine, it makes me want to scream my lungs out.
How many people have you poisoned to death for the Queen? For the Queen, the Empress.
You've been counting?
Tell her this can't be healthy.
Why even keep score? It's not a contest. All this worrying is just gonna stress you out.
It's no good. I still keep track even if I'm not worried. I cannot help it. I can't believe it has come to this. I have no other choice but to ask for your help.
Where's this going? I'm scared.
What's come to what now?
I will just have to show you. Come on, let's go.
All right, guess we'll have to wait to the A for that one. Figure out what's going on there. Oh, there are some more supports. Totally missed that. Manuel and Yuritsa. Last one.
Oh, is that
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're getting along great with the soldiers now. Maybe it's because they can finally see your face.
I have never been concerned with how others view me. But if you say so, then perhaps it's true. You have always been perceptive, even back at Garreg Mach.
My, you flatter me. I'm honored you noticed me at all. Yes, that's it. All we need is that one finishing touch.
Finishing touch?
Yes, there's something you're missing. Do you know what it is, Yuritsa?
A woman? Is she making a move?
Too bad, time's up. The answer is... a smile.
Okay.
Yes, nothing makes people feel safer than a nice set of pearly whites. Don't get me wrong, your cool demeanor has a certain charm.
Stay away from him, Manuela. He's
But if
dangerous.
you smile like I do, people will be naturally drawn to you. It would also make it easier to talk to your peers and subordinates. Wouldn't you like that?
No.
No.
Oh, no need to be shy. It couldn't hurt, right? And it doesn't just work on people. Animals will be more comfortable around you, too.
Animals. Like cats.
Of course, cats, dogs, even fish. They'll all flock to you in droves.
You know, like fish do.
Fish.
Sounds good, right? Now, when it comes to smiling, the important thing is to move your mouth. And your demeanor will suffer if you're always mumbling, so keep that in mind, okay? All right, let's try it out. Give me your best shot.
Oh, it's gonna be
on
terrifying,
3.
dude.
1, 2, 3.
It's good effort. Well done, Yuritsa. Well done.
It seems being a teacher was your calling.
All right, he did smile a little.
A teacher? That's not really what I was going for. This must be why I'm still single.
So she was trying to flirt. Okay.
I don't think you need to change.
Stay away from him, Manuela. I'm serious. Like, dude's crazy. He's like legitimately crazy. I know that you feel desperate, but you shouldn't feel that desperate. All right, and with that, I think we're going to end this episode. So, in the next one, we are going to be making our way onto this war map right here. So, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. To give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, 7th Son, Len, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Molly, Chris Murphy, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.